Live from New York, it's Life with Bucky. Life with Bucky, the program that answers almost any question. And featuring world-famous dancers, the Buckettes, the Come As You Are Orchestra, and Bucky's special guest, world-renowned ferry boat captain, Claude Arms, and his kitty Cameron. And I'm Peter the Human. Now the star of Life with Bucky, her royal buckiness, the world's most amazing cat, Bucky. Welcome to New York's historic Stranded Theater on Broadway.
Telegram, Western Union telegram for Bucky.
Oh, Bucky, it's a telegram from Keanu Reeves. I can read it for you if you'd like. Dear Bucky, I am your biggest fan, and I think of you often during breaks in the filming of my many fabulous films. P.S. Please stop using my name. Well, before we meet special guest, world-renowned ferry boat captain Claude Arms and his kitty Cameron, alert listener Monica Pupil of Earwax, Georgia writes, Dear Bucky, recently my sweet kitty Ophelia has been speaking to me with what is a very recognizable British accent. Ordinarily, I wouldn't mind, but her exquisite speech is making me feel inferior. This is kind of rude, isn't it? While Bucky is thinking of how best to answer, let's turn to the Come As You Are Orchestra and Patty, Maxine, Laverne, Hazel, and Tiptoe, the 5 tapping Buckettes and their 20 paws. Buckettes fan Lionel Roundhouse of Musty Carpet, South Dakota requests the Buckettes dance to the Oscar-winning Best Song of 2021. Okay, then, here are the Buckettes. The Come As You Are Orchestra featuring Yolanda Leggings on the B-flat Euphorium, playing My Disney Mermaid is Chewbacca for You. That was the Buckettes, the Come As You Are Orchestra featuring Yolanda Leggings on the B-flat Euphorium, playing My Disney Mermaid is Chewbacca for You. And that went out to Buckettes fan Lionel Roundhouse of Musty Carpet, South Dakota. And Bucky reminds us, if you have a favorite song you'd like the Buckettes to dance to, let them know at hrbbuckshot7 at Gmail. Now alert listener Monica Pupil of Earwax, Georgia tells Bucky her kitty Ophelia has been speaking to her with a British accent and it's making her feel inferior. Bucky says cats were native to Great Britain long before they took up residence in North America, and many revert to their native language sounds to demonstrate their superiority. Bucky suggests you change your diet to include herring and crumpets at least 3 times a week. Got a question for Bucky? Send it along to hrbbuckshot7 at Gmail. Time now for Bucky's educational feature, Teach Your Cat at Home. Today's lesson, teaching your cat to be a pest control agent. Bucky reminds us that cats are experts at chasing little things that crawl or fly. Now your special kitty can be trained to rid your home of these unwelcome guests by simply tying a very thin piece of string to recently deceased bugs and hanging them from the ceiling at different levels and locations. In just a matter of weeks, your special kitty will be trained and well at work ridding your house of unwanted, icky things and may even start her own pest control business. Readers of Bucky's webpage write that they've had the same success with this teaching technique as all the others Bucky has recommended. Oh, that must be Bucky's special guest, Claude Arms, world-renowned friendly ferryboat captain, and his first mate, Kitty Cameron. Claude Arms and first mate Kitty Cameron, welcome to Life with Bucky at New York's historic Strand Theater on Broadway.
Well, thank you, Bucky. And you are?
I'm Peter, Bucky's announcer and sidekick.
Isn't a sidekick just a wingman?
And where have we reached you today?
Well, Kitty Cameron and I are aboard New York's most famous Staten Island ferry, the Floater, somewhere in the middle of New York Harbor.
Well, Bucky says it's important to know exactly where a ship is at all times.
Well, that's only a theory, Bucky.
Captain Arms, Bucky tells us you are celebrating your 25th wedding anniversary today. 25 years of marriage to the same person is wonderful.
Well, that's actually celebrating 25 marriages.
Captain Arms, what led you to become a ferryboat captain?
I grew up in Norway, where I was a Major League Baseball player with a 100% winning record.
That's amazing. And how many baseball teams are there in Norway?
Well, just the one, you see, the Oslo Flamingos. So it was pretty clear I'd need to get a real job.
So, ferry boats?
Well, it all began when I met Kitty Cameron at a shipyard in New Jersey where ferry boats were being built.
So you and Kitty Cameron met at a shipyard?
Yes, I just said that. Were you not listening? Cameron explained that many ferries can travel back and forth all day long to and from the same location without even turning around, because ferries have a front end on the front and a front end on the back.
They do?
Once again, I believe I just said that. Cameron and I realized the toing and froing is a very cat-like behavior. We both became licensed ferry boat captains, and we sail New York Harbor every day, back and forth, in and out.
And Captain Arms and Kitty Cameron, you've acquired reputations as the friendliest ferry boat captains in the world.
Yes, Kitty Cameron and I just love the sea and ships, and people who love the sea and ships.
Do you have special shipboard activities for your passengers?
Of course. It's just a short sail across New York Harbor from Staten Island to Manhattan. But passengers are strongly encouraged to participate in shuffleboard, fishing, tanning, engine lubrication, bilge pumping, and my personal favorite, bicycle chain cleaning.
But your passengers are just people commuting to and from work. They can't possibly have the time or the interest in these activities.
Kitty Cameron and I don't really give them that option. Did we mention deep sea diving?
Stay clear of the sharks. It is lunchtime.
More Bucky Ferry information in the full color collection of funny, and loving stories in Life with Bucky the book at Amazon.com. And don't forget, your vet is the best source of pet care information. Well, that's our show for today, folks. Until next time, so long.
Oh, hi there, human beings. I'm Bucky, the world's most amazing cat. And I want to tell you about my new book, Life with Bucky. It's now at Amazon. Oh, it's so funny and loving because it's about me. I think you'll love the book an awful lot. It's got so many wonderful pictures and stories about, let me see, me. Okay, have fun. Take care, good people. And remember, there's nothing you can do for your cat more than love him or her as much as you possibly can. Bye.